Say, man, who are y'all? What y'all want with me?
We want to help you, Mr. Valentine. My brother and I run a privately funded program to rehabilitate culturally disadvantaged people. We'd like to supply you with a home of your own, a car, a generous bank account, and employment with our company.
We're going to start you at $80,000 a year.
$80,000. Excuse me. This is a practical joke, right, Brian? Then these dudes a couple of faggots then, huh? Well, what's my next move, man? Thank you, you've been helpful. What about the police and the payroll?
We've had the charges dropped, Mr. Valentine.
You're a free man, Valentine. We can stop right now and you can walk out on us forever.
Two rich old white men make a bet. The plan is to replace their educated stockbroker with a poor street urchin. They're doing this to see if a person is a product of their environment or if it's in their genes what they will do with their lives. So if the street urchin can make it in this business and thrive and change his ways, and if their former employee turns to crime, then one guy wins, and if that doesn't happen, then the other guy wins. And the result is an extremely clever and hilarious comedy. Eddie Murphy plays a street urchin in this movie, and honestly, I think this is the best role that I've seen from him. I love that his character's not stupid. He doesn't immediately just accept whatever's going on around him. When these two rich old white guys show up and offer him a job, he's immediately super suspicious. And the everyman quality that he brings to this comedy character is so great, and he feels extremely relatable and charismatic. And of course, 1980s Eddie Murphy, his comedic timing is pretty much flawless. Dan Aykroyd as this pompous stockbroker is just completely hilarious. He is the perfect satire of some rich white boy from Harvard. But at the same time, he feels human. You're able to connect with him. You're able to sympathize with him when bad things happen to him. And bad things happen to him. Denholm Elliot as Coleman, the butler. He is absolutely hilarious. He's this prim and proper guy, and just the way that he becomes essentially free is really fantastic. You can see his wisdom, and you can see how tired he is of working for these selfish old men. And there's something about the way he handles every situation he's in that is just so fun and charming. The two rich old white men, the Duke brothers, played by Ralph Bellamy and Don Ameche. The way that they play off each other, the fact that they're so different, and the fact that their philosophies are just seen on the actors' faces, and how scummy and horrible they are, and the fact that they're just so upper class and prim just makes you hate them so much. They're the perfect villains for a movie about the stock market. Paul Gleason does a great job of playing this guy that screws people over for the Duke brothers. He is such a jerk, and he is so good at playing just this horrible, vile person that you hate. He's so much fun. Now, Jamie Lee Curtis plays a prostitute who takes in Dan Aykroyd's character. She's very funny, she's very likable, and most importantly, she serves the purpose of humanizing Dan Aykroyd. Her character is what shows us, hey, this guy's not the scumbag you think he is. He's a good dude. The opening credits of this movie does such a great job of establishing what kind of world we're in. We're in a world where all the rich people are rich. And all the poor people are just on the streets, in these disgusting, horrible streets. There's so many social comments in here about race and about the economy and all these other things. The events of this movie actually inspired a law to be created for the stock market. And oh my god, this movie does everything in its power to make you hate rich white people. There's all these dudes who used to go to Harvard singing some song in like a quartet to these women, and the women are all charmed by it, and it just pisses you off so much. And one of the Duke brothers is super racist. He is completely racist. He's horrible. And that's another thing about this movie, is that you see how covert racism can be. And it's just, it makes so many comments. And the movie knows how to deliver its message in a way that is clever and subtle, but still makes it very clear what its message is. And this movie is just absolutely hilarious. Almost every joke just hits so hard. There's something about the cynicism and the biting satire of this movie that just makes me laugh so hard. This is a hilarious movie where every joke hits. We got likable characters, villains that we hate, and some social commentary to go along with it. I'm gonna give Trading Places an A.
Dark! I'm so glad to see you.
Louis, you're making a scene.
The good news is I'm innocent. I've never even done anything vaguely resembling this. Really, it's the truth.
You look awful. I'm so ashamed. Those clothes and those shoes and you've been fighting it. And you smell.
I smell. Penelope, do you realize where I've been since yesterday? They beat me up and stole my clothes. Those men wanted to have sex with me.
Is this somewhere else,
One of
Louis?
them tried to bend me over this, I mean, if this place is indicative of the state of correctional institutions in this country, they might as well let all the convicts out. It's far worse on the inside.
Stealing from your friends at the club, Louis? Heroin, Louis? Have you lost your mind? Mother wants me to call off the wedding, and so does Todd.
Todd? What does Todd have to do with it?
You've been fired from Duke and Duke. They're preparing charges against you for embezzlement.
Embezzlement? I've never stolen anything in my life.
How could the man I loved, whose children I wanted to have and breastfeed, be a heroin dealer?
It wasn't heroin. It was angel dust, PCP, and Listen, Bellamy, I swear to you, on my honor, with Almighty God as my witness, I am not an angel dust dealer.
Oh, Louis.
I've been looking everywhere for you, baby. Listen, Louis, I'm hurting, baby. I just need a shot.
Please.
Louis, who is this person?
I've never seen this woman before in my life.
Don't say it, Louis. Come on, baby. Just a dime bag. I'll do all those things you like.